Alrighty guys, Ryan here with Brazen Roofing. I'm at 320 Grasslands Drive for Mr. Kilmar and Miss Karen Rivas. I'm here to perform a repairability test. Do a video for you guys so you can see what's going to happen when we try to replace this shingle here that has been prescribed for repair. So the scope of work that got approved was a little vague. It said a square to remove and replace, but there's 26 on this slope, there's 27 plus on this slope, 20 plus on that slope, there's about 22 on the front over there, and there's 7 here on this left slope and 2 on that right slope. So it's a little vague on the the quantities and the specifics of it, but I'm going to go through this repairability video test just to show you guys what that looks like. I am a solo one-man show today, so I have my lovely camera stand here, so bear with me on the view. This is what it looks like. What I'm going to have to do to remove this shingle here, okay, there is a line of nails here on this shingle and on this shingle that both of those lines hold in this shingle. Okay, so I'm gonna have to break the seal between these tabs and these tabs to get those the nails out, remove this shingle, and put it back in. Okay, so just explain to you guys what I'm gonna be doing here, and then we'll go through it and I'll show you what happens at the end. Okay. So I'm gonna be as careful as I possibly can with this. I don't want to cause any further damage. Okay, to the other shingles. Okay, I'm not going to lift these any more than I absolutely have to. There's a bunch of matting transfer there. There's a bunch here too. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to mark these real fast while I have them in my brain. Right here and right here. Okay. Now, I'm going to take these nails out nice and carefully here. That nail, the shingle just blew out right around that nail. It went completely around it. Same thing here. So what happens with that, guys, is I can't use that hole again for the same to nail it back in. So I'm gonna have to make a new hole in the shingle to nail it down, and that's all fine and dandy. But what happens is that hole is left for water to intrude in. It's a possible point of intrusion for water to get into the home and start a leak. Okay, I could caulk it to, at the end of the day, that's a temporary fix. That is not a permanent solution. And we have to do what we can to indemnify the customer to pre-loss condition. Okay. Before the hurricane came through, you can see this one just blew right through the shingle. You can see that right there. Okay. Before the hurricane came through, the Rivas home had a roof that had temporary repairs. They were in good standing and their house was fully protected. Okay, another one blew right through the shingle. You can see by how much I'm lifting these shingles, these tabs. I'm not lifting it any more than I absolutely have to. Honestly, the amount that I am lifting it shouldn't be causing any damage. we're gonna go through at the end and double check. Okay, so that should be all the nails. Right there. Let's see, it is. Now, just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna simulate putting another shingle back in. I don't have a shingle. The Rivas has just got in contact with me, so I told him I'd come to perform this video test to see what that would look like. Okay. Now again, I'm only lifting these tabs as much as I absolutely have to, but I do have to I have to hammer these nails in at a 90-degree angle, completely perpendicular to the shingle, to properly seat it. Otherwise, what's going to happen over time is you get a nice little nail pop, and that pokes through the shingle and that causes a leak. So we have to do it the right way, and I have to get it into the tar strip that seals the tabs together. Okay. More here, we'll be finished, and we'll get to see what it looks like. Alright. Shake off the dusties. Yeah, I can already tell you this is a fail. So with how old these shingles are, right? Over time, they get more and more brittle. And then you have to do a repair on them. And what happens is you get a nice little, you can see this line starting to form here from where, you can see where it, you know, that's as much as I lifted it right there. You know, that's not much I can do to get around lifting it that high. That one's not too bad. You can see this one starting to form here too. Okay. Now these shingles are officially damaged because of performing this repair. You can see this right here starting to form. Yeah. And then that one's actually not bad. Okay, so right here, we damaged, on this mark where I put it, we damaged the mat of this shingle, came onto that one. See that? These shingles will never seal properly together. Even if I take this one out and put a new one in, which this one is number 3. This is not the one that we're working with, okay? This is one that I had to manipulate to get this one out, okay? So in manipulating this one, I damaged this one. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to, but the matting transfer right there has effectively damaged both of these shingles, because this shingle right here will never seal to the one under it. So now we've damaged 2 shingles right here and right here, okay? Also, that matting transfer right there has damaged that one too. So here is 3, okay? Now, increase this one, 4, right here, 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 shingles that we have now damaged in performing this repair out of 6. Okay, out of 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 4, 5, 6. We've damaged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different shingles. Okay, actually out of 7, because this one's number 7. Okay, so at the end of the day, guys, this repair is an ultimate it's a fail. Okay, in performing this repair to take this shingle out and replace it, I've damaged other shingles in its path. Obviously, some shingles are going to get damaged as I go down. Some shingles are going to get damaged as I go up, and some shingles are going to get damaged as I go left and right. Okay. Now, that's going to happen to, you know, maybe not every shingle that I replace is going to damage 5 or 6 additional shingles. Each one, this one might damage 2 or 3 additional. That one down there might damage 1 or 2. This one might damage 5. This one might damage all 6 or 7, okay? But all the way across the board, there's damage on every slope. Over there, right here, down there. Okay? So what's gonna happen is it's gonna be a daisy chain domino effect where in repairing all these, replacing all these, taking them out and putting new ones in, I'm going to damage shingles all the way across this roof, and it's going to be inevitable. We're going to have to supplement and add each shingle that we damage in performing the repairs. We're going to have to add those to the scope of work one by one, and it's inevitable. We're just going to end up replacing basically the whole roof, repairing one at a time. So at this point, you know, I think it's fair to request a full roof replacement for the Rivas family, just to put them back in a proper pre-loss condition and properly take care of them in good faith. Okay, so I will send this to you guys in a link, and I'll send it with an estimate and measurements and all the whole nine. I look forward to hearing back from you guys. I'll attach my email. Obviously I'll send it from my email, but I'll attach my phone number in there so you guys can please call me, go over this with you. I like to go over it with you in real time when you review this video. So I look forward to taking care of these customers and this home, and putting them in good pre-loss condition. So thank you guys for your time. I will talk to you all soon. Thanks.